Hi, in this video I will be showcasing FingerBot, the tech that allows you to control a robot and do art at the same time. I'm going to go into the tech behind it, and in the end, there's a live demo. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, our project is FingerBot. Welcome to our project. So, for the topics, it's just an index, that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so what is FingerBot? So, have you ever wished you could somehow have powers and control things with your hands? Well, FingerBot allows you to do just that. You can control a robot with just your hands. You can, when you're doing stuff with your hands, you're controlling a robot, and you're also creating an artwork which leaves behind traces. How did this project come about? Well, everyone has ever had dreams about living in this cyberpunk universe. Well, why can't we not just live in it? Well, someone has to do stuff for us to actually experience that, because if we're not innovating, then who is going to innovate? Because we're the engineers, so that's what we're supposed to do. And that's how this came about. My love for cyberpunk, art, and technology, and also this passion for technology.
So the essential hardware we used was Accelerometer, Gyroscope, XBee, and Zumo Robot.
For the accelerometer, but obviously the accelerometer and the gyroscope are two of the main components that we're using for this project. So it's quite simple, honestly. The accelerometer, the specific accelerometer also has a gyroscope included, so all it gives us is the acceleration, the gyroscope, the radial acceleration, and it gives us also temperature, but we don't really need it. So yeah, and then we basically just filtered the acceleration information and filtered it through this code. This code that you can see here is basically just me creating a bunch of arrays, creating a calibration startup process to get the initial values and calculate according to my needs. That's for the accelerometer. And for the gyroscope, well, as I've said before, I just filtered all those values, calibrated it on Arduino with the code, and then we get the filtered values from -100 to 100, so that I can get the forward acceleration, the backwards, left, right, etc.
For the Zumo Robot, I used XBee to communicate with my computer. Integrating the XBee was the hardest for me, for us. It was, I stacked XBee shield above the Zumo, and above this, I stacked the Arduino, and we used two XBee, one is the coordinator and the other is the end device, and I used the XBee to communicate wirelessly between my computer and the Arduino and the Zumo.
For the data representation and generative art process, I decided to render a local website to help us, to make it more fun, because with JavaScript you can pretty much do everything you really want, and you can also deploy the website and do something remotely or whatever. Well, here in this code, as you can see, this is a bunch of code nonsense. It's basically just getting some libraries for the communication, just getting socket.io to pipe the data through the JavaScript, getting Express, I'm getting of course I'm getting an HTTPS, I'm creating a server, which is down here in the bottom, you can't see it probably. Yeah, and for this specific library, it's really important to mention that this uses Java 5, which is an incredibly powerful library extension for communicating with your Arduino and your computer, obviously. Okay, and this is, as I said before, it's just creating a local server on the port 3000. You can set this to pretty much anything. And then I'm rendering the generative art with a bunch of JavaScript, CSS, and stuff like that. This is just the HTML. We are going to do a live demonstration, okay? So I need a volunteer. Then I'm looking at you. So please come over. And applause for Natalie. Gonna scrap the bikini. Okay. What was long actually? Oh. So we need to connect the screen to the server. Okay. Can you see it? Okay, now stretch your arm forward. No. You can turn to people. So you can like move your finger up and down, like you move, yeah. You can also see what you're doing. It's interesting. And then the rotational acceleration. If you do this with your finger, right? If you do like this, it does like the little like the stuff. This was supposed to control the robot. So like if you do up, like the robot will go forward. If you do down and backwards, if you do this. No, it's gonna be like pretty interesting. But yeah, we did finish it. Okay, yeah, that's it. And if you're interested, there's like a bunch of stuff here that you can read, but it's not really pertinent. It's just like the roadmap, the troubleshooting, whatever. Yeah, and that was the thank you for your attention. If you want to experiment later, you can also